Finally, a full-blown video Tokyo trip. First, we have a couple of buildings, historical, food for sure. You gotta have that. A hamburger freaking machine, bro. It was crazy. All right, this is the actual area. Don't don't um, don't strike me on this, but it was very aesthetic, beautiful, very open, as you can see. Yeah, it was a great experience just being in Japan. I want to say that this was a part of the Shibuya area. If anybody can kind of back me up on that. But this is a 7-Eleven, one of the stores where everybody kind of love to know about, hear, see, just all the snacks, all the cheap stuff you can, buy, see. As you can see, he's looking at the coffee, all the freaking goodies, candies, chips, stuff in the cooler area, like the actual egg sandwiches, sushi rolls, all then it was everywhere.
I can't eat that.
We were kind of, just like, it's like crap. All this stuff is like actually cheap, and you can legit like buy this stuff, eat it, get a whole bag full of stuff for like cheap. Like I promise you, I've done it multiple times when we were in Japan for a good 2 weeks. As you can see, yeah, they have the actual currencies of like yen, and just justifying it, it wasn't difficult to kind of get your actual money transferred over. So we was using like an app, the Super Card app, and basically just using the ATM and just transfer money over onto that app or onto your card, and you just kind of do it that way. But yeah, all in all, these 7-Elevens, I promise y'all, if y'all ever get to go to Japan or experience it, like, you're gonna love it. This is probably like a longer video, I think. We were going to our hotel in this small vehicle. Yes, all vehicles, most of the vehicles in Japan are like smaller. So we ended up catching an Uber to our actual hotel. Well, I would say hotel. It'd be like an actual traditional house that we just rented out. But the thing is, man, like, we're in this small fat car, and you can see, like, I'm sitting in the front with the bag, like my actual luggage in my chest, and it was close corner. Not gonna lie, like I was in the front, driving on the right side, and they were like packing the back. I know at some point I like started talking to the guy beside me, the actual driver, and was trying to like speak some actual Japanese to him and ask him a certain question or anything like that. I was doing that just like on the fly, so that was pretty nice. Kind of talking to the actual locals and people driving around, like asking certain questions. But some of them, they were telling us like that we like they don't speak either English at all or just very little English. So it was kind of nice to kind of I guess like before we got there, like I was learning Japanese. So yeah, it was a nice experience. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I think this is where we get off to get into our hotel. I think I have other pictures, videos, maybe, of that hotel or that place we stayed in.
Let me get out first.
But it was really nice. They had an actual massage chair upstairs. It was 2 stories, obviously. Yeah, they had like snacks and other little goodies in there, and then the actual space that we had was like really nice to where we had enough room and everything else was set up pretty nice. But yeah, that's one of the actual people I was
catching a
with.
cramp.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Yeah, we were just trying to get out and get in there and get situated because it's been like a long day, I think, at that point, and we were just like ready to chill out. So got that ride, and now we're about to. At this point, I feel as if like I was recording everything, and I had like a long record, probably like 2-3 minutes. And I forgot I was recording, but I just kept recording, so it just worked out at the same time.
No. I told you, I
I'll be
know most
posting
of the
this,
stuff. I was
like,
using Pimsleur,
TikTok
To learn.
and YouTube, preferably, more than likely.
not Duolingo.
But yeah,
Same lesson.
next video. And now we are in, I want to say it's not Nara, Nara, where the actual, I want to say deer, but then again, I know they call them something else. But yeah, in the sense of like, you can see what they are. Just don't quote me on that, because I just know in the aspect, like, they look like deer. But yeah, we just got to walk around those areas and legit, like, walk up to them, pet them, and actually just sit around. And there'll be times to where yeah, they just walk up to you and just pet them. This is the scenery. We was on the actual little rides, getting a great view. I want to say this was closer to the like Hiroshima area. Like, we basically just went up into we did a lot of walking to get up to the mountains, and then we got like those little rides around right now to actually just get to and from A to B, and then also just to get the actual views and the sights. Just greenery everywhere, and just having like side combos whenever we could. Yep, that's me. I'm standing outside. Yeah, the actual Nara area.
Hotel.
And this is the hotel in the
First hotel. No, sorry, we
Hiroshima.
have to move after about 2 days to another hotel.
This is the down floor, like the downstairs floor. Basically, they have like a whole bunch of games and stuff set up to where you have like, you could go down there, or your kids go down there and actually play stuff, win items. That, and also they had a freaking karaoke little spot too, so you could legit like go downstairs, have a little fun, play around.
But still,
They had other little tables, I think, like pool tables, air
oh
hockey.
man,
And then also, like I said, like the karaoke machine was like legit, like the actual like the high point of that hotel. It was not like, it was in the area, so it's like close by. And yeah, you really didn't have to leave the actual hotel that we were in, because they basically had let's see, they had a 7-Eleven like right down the road.
Yep.
And yeah, legit just
Wow.
made so much of a difference. Like, you could legit like eat in the hotel. Like, they used to have like food and stuff set up on certain times, but you can actually go get snacks and like actually have that like on the back end. Like, oh, I want to just go upstairs and chill out and eat a little snack or two, or eat this, and then go downstairs and check out the hotel, because there's like other areas like right across the way over there. You can see they have like a goodie store, snack, a little shop, and this is like the other little setup area to where you can chill out, buy little drinks from the machines, little ice cream, stuff like that. And they had like a lot of ice cream, and it is cheap. That I'll probably say that a lot in this like whole video, but it was really cheap. That's the good thing about it. This is that traditional what you call it, pinball. Yeah, it's been forever since I haven't seen one, but yeah, I don't know. It's like the way they had it set up. Like, yeah, it worked, but yeah, we were just trying stuff at that point to see what all they had and see basically what they had to offer in the bottom of the hotel. But it was legit, like, just a lot, man. A lot to experience and see what they had to offer. Just the downstairs floor. And
man, they have
just darts, all that, just yeah. So you can just go downstairs and chill out. Especially, I feel like people, with friends, they would do that. And that's part of the food right there. And this is the actual tuna fish that they would have auctions. They got them all laid out, ready for people to walk by and see if it's, an actual tuna fish that they want. And yeah, they would, have auctions set up to where you just buy them and then, bring them to shops to get cut up, this, that, and the third. This is another scenery right here. Another one right here, good greenery area. We're still in Hiroshima. So we basically, I think we walked. Like, man, it was a lot of walking. But it was so like worth it just to get these views. Like we just had to walk through these areas just to kind of experience and see all these shrines and other little houses and temples. Man, it was just so much that we can get into. And like, yes, it was like hot, but it wasn't like overbearing. And we just like, took breaks whenever we could.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just kind of enjoyed the views and took pictures. Met a lot of locals and talked to them. And I know I have like other videos of me doing that also. And they have these like type of like massive structures, man. It was just amazing. Just slowly walking up to it, actually getting a feel, because we got like way, way closer to like actually see on the inside. I think that one was kind of closed off for viewing at the moment, but yeah. And this is like another area, like right outside, like right by that actual structure. That it was like a water pump, like, and they got a gift shop right there. People just taking pictures, enjoying that actual water pump. It sounded like just so peaceful, just like being out there in the atmosphere, the air, the people around you. It's just magical and almost unreal. That's why I tell people, like, just being in Japan, you just feel like this is like a whole nother world. And yeah, the flight getting there was about 11, 12 hours. But yeah, that's what I always come up to. This is right outside our hotel, I think. Yeah, so you got inside of that traditional type of settings where you get lay out pallets of like your sheets, covers, pillows. I zoomed in on this guy. I don't know what he had going. I think that had to have been something he was eating or a rapper or something. But yeah, this man is a character. This is still like we're literally up in the mountains, like far up. But this is like the actual little setting to where you get one of the little wooden tablets. You can probably look this up, but if you get one of the wooden tablets and write on it basically what you want to wish for, then you go through the little tunnel part where I went up the stairs and like come out on the other end, and you put it on there. You hang it up on there, and that's literally, they do a whole ceremony of them like putting them in some little thing or fire. We didn't get a chance to see that part of it, but that was just the concept of it, of doing that. And yeah, that woman that you just saw, like she, it's like part Japanese also. So
World.
Saw her grandparents or something.
That's what I was asking about.
In Japan, we got a chance to see them also. This is the food, man, in that hotel. The food. You basically, you're cooking this stuff yourself. They got it all set up perfectly, man. Just like bringing you out little dishes, just one by one, just bringing the stuff out, just eating soup, having your own eggs, all type of meats, proteins. Yeah, the older lady beside me, that's his mom.
No, I'm saying like,
oh my god, she was like looking at the food like, oh my god, like who's gonna eat this? Like, I don't think I'm gonna eat anything. And I'm sitting there like, well, I'm gonna eat your stuff too. But some of that stuff was like, it was like not good. Like, and I'm not the picky type.
I didn't see. I guess I was
person like eat like little stuff here and there. But I will legit try anything and kind of more than likely like it. And this is how they have their rice set up too, like off to the sides where you just kind of put it in the bowl and then pass it along or just keep it for yourself. So. Yeah, it was a nice little setup to where you just kind of feed yourself, make your own food, cooking it. Some people just eat the stuff raw too, but it's kind of tricky. This is I think in the Tokyo area, like really nice scenery. Short little video. And there's me, and then the actual, I forgot what you call it, the actual running This is outside of the boat trip. I want to say this is yeah, but look at your boy. Look at your boy right there. Our first song was like, oh my god, this is like the freaking Luffy like the hat, the outfit, and all that. But yeah, it was just a nice scenery of us like actually getting asked questions and you know how to do things in Japan. And basically talking about the pillars and everything else that are going on there, like how big is it, how long does this actual boulevard stretch out to, and stuff like that. Now we're at the expo. This is like part of the expo. Took a video of showing basically the map and everything else that you'll probably see throughout the expo. And the expo was really nice. Like the expo of like all the different countries and how Japan sees them, and they basically bring all this stuff up. Where it's like Saudi Arabia, it's U.S. America. This was in the actual, I think, the Japanese expo part of it. And you know, showing the cherry blossoms, nice little scenery on this like big circular little I forgot what you call it. I know I've heard the name of it, but it's like really nice and set up nice to where it's like showing a video footage of just this whole scenery of like, you know, parts of Japan or stuff you would see, you know, stuff out of like movies, books, drawings, stuff like that. So like you can just like be mesmerized watching this stuff, because that's how I was. I was just sitting like, I was holding my phone or either like have my meta glasses on, and I would just kind of sit there and just like just you know, just zone out at that point. Then again, they were walking off and stuff and going other places, but I was like, you know, tuned in and just wanted to see like an experience like, you know, this just firsthand. So I was actually able to just like watch it and like record it also. And as you can see, these people just walking by. I don't know, they're on camera and stuff, but they don't mind. Some of them don't, but some of you see some of them are like ducking, trying to get out the way. But yeah, people are there. I mean, most people say like, oh, most of them could be like, you know, act in certain ways, like to certain people and stuff like that. But no, I didn't get that at all. Like we went to what? Let's see. Osaka, Okinawa, Shibuya, Hiroshima, Kyoto, Nara. It's some other ones too. Probably like 3 or 4 more other little cities in Japan that we went to. So we got a full blown like realization of the traditional part, the lesser traditional part, which is like a mixture of like some people like tourists, and then the actual tourist part, which would be like, you know, basically like in Japan, Tokyo, Japan. But yeah, it's just, it was literally just like so nice to experience all of that for the time that we had in the 2 weeks. This is like an actual part of the expo. She was actually doing this by hand. Like all this stuff, all those little pins she's putting in there by hand. Like slowly putting it. I'm just like, jeez, like the time it had to take to do that, man. It's crazy. Alright, this is in Tokyo. The streets of Tokyo, where they have like all the setup with like food, you know, little small little
really lit up now.
Buy stuff and shops, and it was like just lit up all the way across, and we were just getting like the hard candy, like the actual strawberries with coating on it.
Oh yeah,
Lit up, fruit and stuff like that. We was getting that. Any type of meats that they had. Then we tried like Wagyu beef and stuff like that. Man, it was a lot to experience, just like with the actual scenery and people, the actual conversation we have. Like I probably have like a couple videos like recording, but still like, you know, the whole privacy thing that people just not want to be recording those things too. This is another part of Expo. It's really nice where they had it all mapped out and panning from, you know, certain parts of Japan. It was kind of nice to look at from that view. So I think we just got in there and got set up and just like enjoyed the view, man. Just enjoyed it. And I'm doing all this without like an actual teleprompter and everything, because I feel like some people use teleprompters and type all this stuff out, what they want to talk about, but yeah. I'll just let y'all enjoy the view portion. All right. Super Nintendo World. It was very eye-opening. This video. Literally. So you walk through the car, like getting to the tunnel, and you see all this stuff just going through the tunnel. So, and if you're, you're a Mario fan, it's like this. Like being in Japan, and you're gonna go there. This is what's gonna light up your face. It's gonna be, oh my god, look at that. And you get to experience it like this. In the game. That's literally in the actual parks. Look at the dinosaur. Someone's definitely in there. But yeah, this is like on the inside of Bowser's little castle. Walking out, then we went on the left side first. We just got a chance to walk through and see all the actual little, stuff on the wall. Little achievements and stuff that, Bowser would keep in his actual castle, which is kind of crazy. But this is on the downstairs floor where, I think this was the area where they had, look at the factory, yeah, I see the factory, then like actual Donkey Kong and all that stuff going on too. So basically, factory, everything else like that was set up like so nice. I think I bought a couple of stuff like Luigi little keychains. Now this is on the actual Donkey Kong and I got a chance to run my autographs and basically, video the whole ride. So it was literally, I was thinking like, oh, these rides
Oh
are for
God.
kids.
Okay.
It'll be
Felt like the
all
Hulk
like
right there.
but we
I don't know.
legit like the whole time. It was kind of crazy.
Okay.
Seeing that
It's
part
broke.
like broken off. Okay, definitely don't.
I'm gonna say.
And yeah, it's just the little stuff we just had. Shit, legit. Just for that little, little detour, getting a ride, going through all this.
My mouth was open. Oh God. Well, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah. Come on. Who are you? Exactly.
And it was like,
Oh, God.
it's like you can see the view. This is my middle life. So you can see like everything that's going on. You see the actual definition. Like it was really brightness of everything. One of the other rides I wanted to do this one, but didn't get a chance to do it because of
Okay, go get
just glasses and stuff like that.
Banana.
Certain rides,
We need that.
stuff would fall.
Oh, wow. That was nice. Oh, this time.
And another part of the Universal part of it is the, what you call it, guys? Hello Kitty was like, man, it was legit, like, nice. I walked in there and got looked at it. Like, it was nicely set up. Everybody was like, over there, main attractions, just for like little kids or anybody's in there. Yeah, like, it was legit for the actual experience that was. I was able to see, because I think at that point I had branched off and was like, oh, I need to go over here because other people I know back home wanted to like see. So this is like
I would go in there, but they just won't branch off.
like the actual inside, man, they got them all decked out with like gifts and certain little treats, set up like little kitty. Yeah, so it was like really spot on. This is during the nighttime, walking outside of the Universal Park. Yeah, I think we had just left, like from doing all the rides and all this stuff, and was like walking back to get back, or just go to dinner too. This wasn't sure for sure, but yeah, at that point, like I just knew us going to Japan, and eventually we was just like, we can go back to the room whenever. And then we want to meet up somewhere, we just need to dress and then we just take a train to like get there. And you would think like, oh, how did you know all the languages on the walls and all that stuff? I'm like, it's just kind of easy, somewhat easy to like navigate. So it was like doable. And that bowl of food, oh my God, it was really good. That plate of food was good too. This is on top of the Shibuya area, Shibuya Tower. Like all of it. Look at just all of the actual city area in Shibuya. I know a lot of people talk about it, talk about going. Yes, it was a nice scenery to just overlook all of that. And I'm just knowing around certain times it would look way different. And this is the busiest crosswalk, I think this is what you call it, in Japan, where everybody just walks over it all at the same time, where cars are stopped and letting everybody go by. Then people just stop and take pictures and do all that. So it's pretty nice, like just being able to experience it. Like it's just like a whole bunch of people are just like walking all at once trying to experience it. It's kind of crazy. Like,
We gotta get across the
it's
street
like a
though.
time
You know what I'm
limit
saying? Everybody's like trying to take pictures.
We'll get back to
It's wild.
get out of the way.
Gonna get hit.
But yeah, it was pretty nice. And this is the actual chef that was in that place. I forgot the name of the place, but I ended up taking a picture with the guy too. So like he was very talkative and met like a lot of people just going through out there. Yeah, and the food was just like phenomenal, like all of it. then be able to sit right there in front of them while you did it. Like you just, had talks while we waited and had little stuff. And they love to like, give you your actual, like your food items. Like you just get stuff like one by one. So you just get handed stuff. Like you probably have like 5 to 6 things in front of you. They're just handing you stuff with like your actual food. So that was an actual legit moment to where you kind of had your whole, hibachi little deal going on. But yeah, like I said, the food was like literally phenomenal. Just 10 out of 10 because you just get the actual service and talk. And yeah, it was a whole nice deal. You can see him just putting the work, technique behind it all. I mean, I think he said he's been doing it for like 20 something years now. So I just know at some point when we go back to Japan, like when we go back, I promise you, like I have to like look at this place. I got it in my phone somewhere. But I have to look at this place, and we have to go back. And if I go back and I see him, I promise you, I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna just literally speak just enough Japanese, and I'll pull out my phone and I'm gonna show you a picture like of Wes, and we took a picture together. And I'll be like, this was back in like 2025, and here I am now, like coming back. And I told you before, like, yeah, we're gonna come back. But this is at the top of the Shibuya Tower. It's another walkthrough, and a little view from my meta glasses, where you can kind of see, like from my POV, like what we're actually looking at, how far we're up. And I think eventually I get to go upstairs, but I don't know if I did in the video or not. But there's like another part, like almost like a helipad in a way. It was like glass, kind of blocking off all the stuff. It was just like that part of it, but like an upstairs part, to where you can kind of get in more open area. But yeah, this as a whole was like, look at the weather. The weather was, thankfully, it probably sprinkled just a little bit, but it didn't like rain so bad. So we're just like, oh, okay, we're just gonna miss out on seeing this, so we're just gonna have to like actually go back inside
and start raining.
Just, look at the views on the inside.
You gotta hurry up before it start raining.
Yeah, it was legit. I guess I did get this actual footage on that inside. It's just been so long since I've seen these videos also, so I just kind of clicked on some, and then I'm just like, going off the rip with like, what I see, and I'm just talking about it. But at this point, yeah, we're going up the elevator to go to the actual second part of the Shibuya Tower. And I'm taking pictures and just looking at, the weather and seeing when it's gonna rain, this, that, and the third. So I'm just like trying my best to like get footage from this. But we didn't get a chance to look at it. But this is a nice little part of the expo. Yeah, we're able to see just like little stuff, just unique stuff. Just know what they're doing when they do this stuff. This is in an actual wilderness, like a wilderness coming to life, where you can like use your phone app to actually catch these actual animals, and it kind of just move over into like a spirit type of thing. Like the spirit moves over into your phone, and you just look it up. This is the actual little spot where they had like nicer cars, vehicles, just like, they're like literally made in Japan or anything of that nature. But no, it was multiple vehicles. I know I got pictures of, but this is outside of, I want to say Tokyo, the streets of Tokyo. As you can see, like just walking down this area, see how busy it is. People just running and doing their own thing because they know it's just like raining. You can see like the umbrella coming out. Yeah, just walking the streets, seeing all the shops open. I think we went to like a couple of shops that were open and got some like anime stuff. You can see people on the side with umbrellas and people just standing with certain type of like like Japanese wear that most women would wear. They're just standing out, you know, waiting on people to just walk up to them or look their way, just talk or offer them anything, in that standpoint. You know what I mean? Just offer them. But as a whole, it was just nice to just walk the streets. Because that's the thing, when you're in Japan, you'll eat something, you sit down, eat, and then you get up and you start walking. So more than likely, you're gonna walk off that food that you just ate. And so I feel like people in Japan, they don't really, get as just heavy set and just more weight on you. This is inside of, I forgot the name of it, I'm not gonna lie. The little crap. It wasn't the expo, it was something else. But you can probably look it up. Just say like the strings of lights in Japan, whatever, and then it'll pop up for sure. But this was like magical, this type of magic. Just see all those lights just going crazy, and it looks so nice. You can sit in there probably for like hours and just mesmerized by it. They change the colors, patterns, and it just lights up. And it's just like, oh man. So I got like a whole bunch of videos and pictures on it too. I'll be able to post this probably YouTube, to be honest. YouTube, TikTok, anything. So we're coming up on the videos. 7 minutes. 37 minutes and 3 seconds. So, this is just, it was just my, as a whole, trip as a whole, this part for sure, like, it was probably like my favorite little scenery part. Either that or like in Hiroshima, just being in that part of Tokyo area. As you can see, most of them seen that anime and the guys that are hanging off the side. And this was a picture of like my airport food, like on the plane basically. Skylines for sure. Lambo. It was really nice. We got people on the go-karts, which is kind of crazy. Like just in the go-karts. So we never got a chance to do it. We just kind of ran out of time. Basically, we're doing something else. Thank you for watching.